Hello everybody and welcome back to StoneBlock. Now you might see in the map that there's a small little addition, and I'm actually annoyed with myself at how long this genuinely took. Cause these chickens did not spawn naturally. No, I had to wait for eggs. And other than chickens, the only way to get eggs are from loot bees, which are randomized. And I got lucky with one egg, and he hatched a chicken, and I was pretty much just grinding up his eggs until I had enough to get, well, more. So now I have a decent amount of eggs. And with those eggs, there is a plan. So today I want to get into chickens. I pressed C like I had Optifine. And if not chickens, I want to at least start the process of chickens. And the reason I want to do chickens is because, one, eventually it's one of the best sources for EMC early on. Because you can get so many netherite chickens. But I also would love to be able to pretty much make this whole room obsolete in the future. Because every ore that I mostly need from this section, chickens can generate. Like, they can generate all that, they can generate that, they can generate that, they can generate that. I'm pretty sure they can generate copper. They can generate that, they can generate that, they can generate that. Like, there is nothing chickens can't really generate. But, to do that, I also need to get some of this. So that way we can get other mobs and we can eventually actually get a stable food source, because I am tired of living on potatoes. But it's kind of annoying to get these because you have to get buckets of your experience, which is a bit of a process. You need one of these. Now, I can get the tank. I actually already have the tank. I have a hopper. I have iron bars. Eyes of Ender, however, I don't even think I have a blaze rod yet. Yeah, I don't even have blaze rods yet. Now, blaze rods, if we real quick search those up. Yeah. So pretty much our best way of getting them, besides murdering mobs for it, is chickens. And that's probably how we're gonna get them. But I need to go out that way anyway because I need to get to the outer end ring, which we have not even explored yet. So what I'm gonna do is dig that tunnel until we hit the outer end. So it's gonna be a while. I'll see you guys shortly. So I'm roughly 400-ish blocks out from the main area, and I came across this on map, and I just thought I would let you guys know, if you ever want really good gear early on and good items, this dungeon will help you out. But you might not survive long enough to actually enjoy said items, because it is hard. I've done it before with full diamond and have died. You pretty much need at least dark matter gear, in my opinion, to effectively beat it. Well, conquer it. You can do it in diamond armor, just bring a lot of potions that will heal you, because some of the enemies in there are tough. I'm going to completely ignore it for now. Alright, we're almost to the end, but I figured I would real quick show you this. This is pretty much just a harder version of this one. But you do need to go to both of these to actually fight the end game, well, the end of the pack boss, the silverfish mother or whatever it was called. I forget, honestly. It's just a giant silverfish, and it's really not even a hard fight. There's so many items that you can have by the time you fight her that you can just cheese the whole fight. Oh, okay, they're just piglins. But do not go to this one unless you are absolutely prepared, because piglin brute spawners are a thing. And just like in vanilla Minecraft, they still hit hard, even with some end game gear. And I would recommend keeping at least a couple stacks of this netherrack. You don't need too much of it, really, because the only real recipe that you're going to use it for uh, are these empty blaze. Um, so, and you only need one per recipe, so you really don't need many of them. Oh, that's a piglin. Let's keep going. But we're coming up here on the end stone, which is what I actually wanted. So I'm pretty happy about that. It took longer than I'm willing to admit, but it is almost 1,500 blocks out. So I'm going to probably fill up. I'm going to get rid of all this cobble that I have and probably fill this whole backpack up with just end stone. Just to then have to go back and then crush that end stone. So I'll be doing that. I'll bring you guys back when we're done. All right. I have made it back home. Now it's time to throw all this stuff away because we don't need it anymore. Grab a few of these hammers because I feel like we're going to need them. And we can pretty much chuck all this random junk away for now. Honestly, what's crazy is that's probably enough. Oh, I forgot I still have to kill blazes. Oh my god. I ran all the way back here and I forgot to kill blazes. Life. Well, chickens it is. I mean, I'm still gonna go ahead and I need those diamonds back. Where are they? I'm still gonna go ahead and do what my original plan was. I'm gonna crush up a bunch of this. Okay. Oh. And bring out the hammer and go like that. Okay. So now with all this crushed stuff, this is pretty much the one of the easiest ways to get ender pearls, but not the only way. So I'll just let that chill here for a little bit. Wow, I actually had just enough for an even amount. And oh yeah, I did swap these out, by the way. I'm probably gonna put the chickens on the opposite side of this wall. Oh, and I apparently have a slime chunk over here. Bro. You need to, like, go away. How dare you? Like, it was great when I found out about it, Clay. It was great when I found out about it, but it's kind of annoying. Alright. And just like that, we got 30 ender pearls by doing little to no work. Oh, and by the way, you can melt these down. So if we go to ender slime. So if you guys don't know how to get any slimes early on, you can actually smelt this stuff and it gets you slime pretty much. So like if you come over to here real quick, this is just in case you guys need slime for something and you don't know how to get it. So you throw this in here and you'll see that it actually melts it down into a liquid. Boom. And it makes something called congealed slime. So once it solidifies, come on, and boom. Oh, it's not bouncy like slime. And yeah, it gives you slime. You don't have to do what I just did. You can just put it in your inventory and then break it. But yeah, you can get all your slimes that way. Seriously, another slime spawned? Boom. Oh, it's a slime chunk. Well, so slime hasn't really been an issue for me, which I'm not going to complain about. Anyways, I am going to now plan my next step because now I have to figure something out because I refuse to run 1,000 blocks back to go get just a couple blaze rods. So I'm going to start with chickens, but that's going to require a lot of prepping and everything else. So I'll see you guys back here when I kind of have a little bit more of an idea on my plan. Okay, so I actually want to show you guys, in my opinion, one of the easiest ways to get dye. So if we come over to here, I believe we just have to do something like so. Hold on. Let's go to @Botania. And we want the fertilizer. Here we go. Oh, okay. So you just pretty much go like this. This fertilizer is one of the easiest ways to actually get dyes because, well, it will give you the Botania flowers, as you can see. And these are your easiest ways to get dyes. As all of these turn into feathers, and you can just infinitely plant them, duplicate them, and make them double flower. Well, some of them double flowers. Let me go clear up my inventory. Okay, so with all the flowers acquired, you can literally just stick them in here and get their petal form. The petal form just allows you to replant them and infinitely grow them, so to speak. This process is faster with bone meal, but if you don't have bone meal, well, I mean, that's kind of an issue, I guess. Anyways, now I'm going to show you guys how you can make the chicken eggs. And it's pretty easy because you already have one of the main steps done. Let's come out here. And I think I'll start with the flint chicken, as I know for a fact I have plenty of what I need for him. So if we come over to here, find our flint, we'll grab that, grab one of our eggs. The egg will go in the middle, and you just fill in all of the spaces with the flint. And it will make your flint chicken. Oh, don't double click like I just did because that's how you pop everything out. Egg in the middle, last piece of flint, and just let it run. And that will make us our flint chicken. I'm also going to make the log chicken. Sorry, I had a sneeze, so I real quick ended the recording. Okay, so log chicken is just the same, but now with logs. And a lot of the starting chickens are made this way. Let's go back to chicken. It's pretty nice. And then you just breed down the line. And really right now we're only going for this one, but this is still a pretty long process. There's that chicken. And now we have 2 of the many chickens that we need. So I'm going to spend some time. I'm going to work on gathering up most of the craftable chickens. And then we'll get into breeding chickens. Alright, so with the breeders made up, a few of the chickens set up, I'm going to show you guys how you can easily breed chickens now. So you just take the 2 chickens that you want. So in this case, I want to make the snowball chicken. So 20% chance when I put a lapis and log chicken. You need seeds, and I would highly recommend if you have one of these, use it because this can take a little bit of time. And you pretty much want to do this until you have at least 2 of these chickens. And there's ways you can power them up, make them better, so on and so forth. But we're not really worried about that process right now. We're just worried about getting ourselves that snowball chicken. Because little by little, oh, see, there we go. Now we got these. Take them out. We don't want to keep making more. All right, so snowball chicken, done. All right, we made the yellow. We made that one. let's say redstone. So we want a red chicken and a sand chicken. Red, sand, and all right. So we got our redstone chicken. Beautiful. All right, next, blaze powder. No, lava, maybe. All right, so we'll do coal instead, flint, log, and seeds. And can we get lucky and get the coal chicken fairly quick? I would recommend getting at least 2 of each chicken, just because it will make certain things easier later on. So I'm going to let this go until it gets at least 2 coal chicken, which is just going to take a while, I guess. Because like I said, it is only a 20% chance. So that means, how much more time do we still have stored? Oh, we got time. We got the time. That's 10. So hopefully the next one should be a coal. Yep. All right. So now we have our coal chicken. Let's go back to the blaze chicken. We want to make that. We want to make the quartz. Okay, so I actually missed one. I'll be right back. All right. Quartz chicken is made. Let's head back in there real quick. Harvest this. And after we're done doing a little bit of this, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a create farm to automate that process. All right, so we were trying to get the blaze one. So let's go back to the lava, nether quartz, and coal. So we got our coal. We have our quartz. Where is he? Right there. Throw that in. Speed that up a little bit. And hopefully we can get our next chicken pretty soon. All right, and just like that, we now have our lava chicken. So that checked off the lava. Now we need to do the gold. Iron is flint and bone meal. So flint, bone meal, seeds, and speed up. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go till we have 2 of them. We got 3 now. All right, back to there. Gold is iron and yellow. Oop. Iron, yellow, seeds. Wow, we got our gold pretty quick. So what I'm going to do now is take our gold and that, take half of our seeds, and drop it in there, speed that up. And look at that, we already have 6 blaze chickens. All right, so that's the simple way of breeding your chickens. And what I would recommend is honestly, breed these guys together. They actually work out pretty well. And save your chickens, guys. Save those chickens. Anyways, I'm going to continue doing this until I have all of these chickens now, so we can actually get rid of a few of these. We don't have our obsidian chicken yet. We have our lapis. We have our blaze. So yeah, I'm going to keep going until I have pretty much all of these chickens, and then I'll show you the create system that I would highly recommend you guys making. And guys, just like that, I am now producing stacks of blaze rods. And yeah, that was a pretty important step because now I can finally do what I wanted to do. Wow, okay. It's like they want me to get into power already, but we're not quite there yet. But that will be the first power set of power that we do unlock. So now I can finally do what I have been trying to do. And that is to make a singularity tank. So if we go into here, singularity tank, we can finally make this. So let's go grab everything I need to do this. I should just need, where is it? It is, okay, a hopper, that's easy. I don't think I need the glass, I need this. I need to make a chest. Where did I put my ender pearls? I had a bunch of ender pearls and I put them up right here. We need 2 of those. Just like so. Let's grab some iron. Because why not? This is a battery, right? Yeah, ender cell, I mean. So that actually goes into the, alright. Grab this, grab that. Boom. Just like so. And hopper crafted. And now singularity tank. I just need the singularity tank itself. Which I do have one somewhere around that I can just never find. It should be in one of these chests. I have plenty of them. And boom. Singularity tank. Now the good thing about this is you just place it down, get on top, and it takes all of your experience. It stores it in the bucket form, so now you can use these to craft other recipes. We're going to be using it to make these in the future, but I still need to get spider eyes. But I could craft this, but right now it doesn't really actually have a purpose for us. I just wanted a solid place to store my experience. So yes, I got into chickens to store experience. And I'm going to continue getting into chickens. But first, I do want to start crafting up everything we need to make the create thing I was telling you about. But first, I want to see if this lantern is in here. Feral lantern, it is. Oh, so I need glowstone. Which I should actually have. Okay. Which I did. Okay. So we're going to save this. And I'm going to craft one of these now. And I need 2 pieces of glass. Nice and easy. Nothing complicated for one. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Alright, so I was getting annoyed because slimes keep spawning over here. And with this, now they won't. Alright, so I'm going to continue breeding up chickens though, because I would love to get into all of these chickens. Just because if I get into all of them, I can eventually get into power. And power is one of the best early game power generators, honestly. It is crazy how good these reactors are. And fairly cheap. Like, everything here can be created via chickens. The clay chicken, like, which isn't hard to get. So, Power is just a very good early game. So, I'm going to work on doing that and getting everything crafted for the create auto farm. So, I'll see you guys here shortly. All right. So, let's get into this. So, I murdered all the chickens, I'm not even going to lie, because I don't really need them anymore. So, they were just kind of irrelevant. Next, what we're going to do is clear out a small little room. We need a little bit more space in this, though. Now, this farm is a decent farm. It's not the most efficient farm, but it's a farm nonetheless. So, um, I'll fix that later. All right, so what we need is a pickaxe or something I can just use to break 1 block at a time. I have a specific hammer I would like to use just because it's a diamond one. There we go. And like I said, this farm, it's not really the fastest, but we actually need to go out 1 more. Oop. So look at that. This was actually right. We'll push this back by 1, this back by 1, and we'll get rid of this. And we are going to need more torches. I will get those in a little bit. So for now, we'll just put it right here. And we want to come to the center, which would be right here. That's 3, 3. We're going to push this back a little bit more. Because I don't know if that's the center or not anymore. Okay. Alright, so let's pretend... Whoa, my mouse is broke. Alright, so let's pretend that. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we didn't need to go back anymore. So what we're going to do now is go down like so. Just like that. We're going to place water just like that into this, into that. Now, as you can see, this thing doesn't actually spin yet until I tell it to. So now what we're gonna do is not break every block that there is. We're gonna fill this in. Okay. And we're gonna go out by 4 on all sides. Grab our dirt. And we're gonna just connect it now. Just like so. And there is going to be a little bit of a waste to this, but it's fine. What we'll do is we go place our water here now. I forget if I actually have to raise this up by a block or not, so we'll figure that out later. I'm pretty sure I do, though. Where's my hoe? There's the hoe. Okay, now what we want to do is we go like so. The water wheel's going this way, so we're going to put these right like so. We're going to put a chest up here. And then right in this spot, we're going to have our storage. So we need one of these guys right there. And we're going to put one more right here with a chute into a chest. So now what will happen is as this thing spins, it will do stuff. Ooh. And there goes our water. All right, so let me get this water. I'm hoping I made the right piece. I don't remember if it was the mechanical bearing. Or, yeah, so it should be. Okay. Oh, and I gotta glue it all together. Ooh, I am glad I remembered that before I did it. So, to glue it, we just literally click and pull. And now it's all glued. Place only place near initial angle. Only place. There we go. And just like that, we now have a working farm. Now, I do need to go grab those torches to real quick light everything up. So let's go do that so that way we can actually place everything. We'll use these torches. They look cool. And this farm will run infinitely as long as you don't stop it, which you shouldn't ever do. You should never have a reason to actually stop this farm. So what you do now is just place. I wonder what happens if you get in front of it. That much I don't know. And this thing will auto plant for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, nothing really interesting. All right, so let's get another bucket of water because I do want to make everything good soil. So what we'll do is come here and place that. And just like that, it should now always be functioning. What I can do to show you guys is grab some bone meal, you know, when I eventually don't have to keep running back. And I don't even know where my bone meal is, which is what makes it worse. Okay. So as you can see, it actually is breaking and replanting. And I'm pretty sure it stores it all in here, and then when it reaches that, it deposits. And just like that, we get more seeds. So I am going to let this run for a very long time so I can work on breeding up chickens. I might even make more of those. I don't know yet. Man, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. And then eventually I'm going to set these up to their own drawer system until we can finally get the create system. I mean, not the create system. I believe it's the applied energetics. Let's go to storage real quick, shall we? Where are you? Oh, refined storage. We're gonna probably start with refined storage because this is just too complicated for me. I have small brain. Sure. So anyway, guys, I'm pretty sure this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. I did what I wanted to do. We got chickens on the roll. We got create actually farming for us now. And I finally have a way to store all my experience, which is beautiful. I'm going to work on trying to get a spider eye so we can finally get these going. And then we can make a decent mob farm. So in between episodes, I am going to spend a lot of time with chickens. Because, well, yeah. This chicken right here is going to drop us quite a bit of good stuff. And that's going to be our main source of power. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!